Yeah, hello, ladies and gentlemen. How is everybody doing? Let's make sure that when we come on the live stream, let's try as much as possible to share the live. Share the live. We want to welcome each and everyone to the live stream. Welcome each and everyone to the live stream. Yeah, we are live. We are live. Yeah, we are live. Just welcome each and everyone to the live stream. Make sure you double tap on the screen and try as much as possible to share the live. Yeah, if it's possible. Make sure you keep tapping on the screen. Keep tapping on the screen. I'm trying to also try and share the live stream to a couple of people that I know. Yeah, and try to share live stream now because in the live stream, because of a couple of things in T. Yeah, I'm not doing the live stream today on um, TikTok. I'm doing it on my YouTube. So try as much as possible to call a friend, and Nestana is live. But Nestana is live on YouTube. Yeah, surprise, but yeah, I'm live on YouTube. To share it to pages. Make sure that you do same by sharing the live to people that you know. Let them join the live stream. Let's have a conversation. I'm putting it on my timelines. Yeah, I'm trying to put them on my timelines. You've just come live, so thank you very much. Anybody who's joining, once you come on, make sure you double tap on the screen. Today's going to be yeah, very lovely time to spend with a lot of people, and we're gonna talk about a lot of things. Ibekasa afa and your way home. We're here the screen as well. The topic not to screen so and yeah, we're going to Ibekasa afa home. We're going to talk about a lot of things. We're going to talk about the Ghana Nigerian card. We're going to talk about the insurgence of Nigerians in Ghana. We're going to talk about the Yorubas who are saying that yeah, they can be voted and they can also vote, and all these things we're going to talk about. So you can leave your comment in the comment section for me as we are trying to build up and then see how many people are on the live stream. You can just share your comment in the comment section so that we can read. If you're here, let me know that you're down there so that yeah, I can also read your comments beautifully, because yeah, a couple of people who are around. Jeff says that we are ready. Thank you very much, Jeff. Yeah, Jeff says we are ready. Thank you very much, Jeff. Thank you. Yeah, let me know in the comment section if you're here. Let me know in the comment section. I just want to um, welcome a couple of people who are here before we start the whole show. Forgive me that you can't see my face on YouTube. I'm trying as much as possible to see how I can do it. But before we start the show, we want to welcome each and everyone. Thank you very much, Ghanaians and the people of Ghana, for taking time to come on the live stream for us to discuss some of these pertinent things going on in Ghana. Obviously, we are not going to play the national anthem or anything like that. We just want to go into the matters because there are a couple of things that appear good in this week. People were expecting me to come around. People were expecting me to come around and talk about it, but because of work and work-related matters, I mean, to me, I'm back around. I'm making come on for home. But now, no. We are trying as much as possible to see how best we can delve into the matters and then let people. Oh, Jeff, my designer. Okay, I see you. Thank you very much for showing up. Yeah, we will do as much as possible to speak to matters. I'm just trying to still share the live. If I share live, like I can started becoming started. Yeah, so also Michelle, try as much as possible to share the live to a couple of people that you know. Let those people come around and also experience this time with Nestana. I'm not going on TikTok because Liberia for why be I block me TikTok. Yesterday was a fun time on my show. It was a heated time on my show with these Liberians. Or more Ghana on the internet, and it's crazy. The way the whole life went about yesterday, I was shocked. I was amazed because obviously I did not expect you'll get to that stage where whole Liberians will come and attack Ghanaians on live TikTok, to the extent that they went on mass reporting. They started reporting my live stream. And Emma, yeah, how much in my live, I need to know. Now I don't have live. Hey, bro, Charlie. Says over boy. What I mean, so in this segment, you can leave your comment in the comment section as I'm about to start, and I'll give you a phone-in session, a phone-in segment. I'm going to try and put the number here so that people will save the number. The number is a UK number, so you need to put the +44 in front of it before you'll be able to call in. I'm just trying to type in the number so that everybody is aware of the number. You can call in when they get to the call-in session, because that's the only way you can also share your thoughts about this whole issue. So I'm going to put the number here so that people can also phone in when I start doing the show. Into Brouhaha, share live, share. No, I don't normally do YouTube. I'm now trying to be a YouTuber. I'm not trying to come on YouTube because TikTok, they are blocking me a lot of times. You imagine live, just a 3 days time, and so I'm live normally. I need to know, and it should be our home, it's a problem. So I want to try as much as possible to do more of YouTube, because I had a very safe, yeah. So I've put the number that we are going to phone in on the screen. You will see the phone in number is 079 1783641. Into to me about the phone. So phone in time is draw no afraid. I do phone in, I'm sorry, so only WhatsApp only. It's just WhatsApp only. You can just call in by WhatsApp call. All right, let's go into the issues. So we are just going to start to look at one. There are so many things that we are getting angry about on daily basis. We have spoken to the government of the Republic of Ghana, which is headed by John Dramani Mahama. And now, as a may in some feelings say, Mr. Mahama does not want to see the country called Ghana to progress. Mahama anomako kodekone ena waye no ho obia as the opposite the last time he wants to destroy the country called Ghana. And so he has devised a strategy where he is making the people confused, trying to hail himself as an economic messiah, stabilizing the economy, making the dollar and the cedi and the pounds and the what become stable, so that people will not see his atrocities at all. A couple of times we have looked at the level of insecurities in Ghana, but everybody's attention is turning to the fact that all the cedi no are stable, all the pounds no and the cedi no cedi no pounds no, and that is the narrative. He's been able to use that to divide the attention of Ghanaians, so that Ghanaians will not be able to look at the truth, so that Ghanaians will not be able to feel the truth and see the impact of the insecurities in Ghana as against the things that Mahama is doing to confuse us. People are doing a lot of things. People are killing people in Ghana. People are continuously making Ghana unpopular. And the youth of the country consistently, your body will catch a buying say what you are doing to Ghanaians is a disjustice and it is inhuman to the people of Ghana. Say why you almost said time about some time ago, no, and people thought it was just a phrase. People thought we could have just gone about and make noise about Ethiopia. But now we are feeling, say, the Ethiopia spirit now, John Dramani Mahama, some time ago, no, it is really true. He does not care about people. He does not think about the plight of Ghanaians. He does not see the burdens of Ghanaians. He does not see the pains of Ghanaians. He does not feel any iota of regret in the consistent neglect in our security system, in our border control, in protecting the borders of the country. Yeah. Almost the MP penny NDC abri any so. Almost the MP penny NDC in Franco Funi. And a dream ni ketasis and proye. Any ekwanya almost first door, they are selling the dignity and the sovereignty of Ghana to the outside world. It is crazy and it's mind-boggling. So. And most times, Minya calls the praise. The lot of people calling me because the kind of insurgency, the kind of atrocities are cost to Ghana when people are dying on daily basis. People are dying at the borders. People are dying in their own houses. People are entering people's houses without even caring. Say, oh, you're Ghanaian, so you're Ghanaian, we will be them, we couldn't anymore. And some time ago, there was a lot of peace in our country. There was a lot of safety in our country. When Ghana was flying left, right, center, and people were believing and hoping that one day Ghana will become the beacon of peace, that other people will come and sit down and learn how we are able to attain peace, even in the midst of chaos after election. Hey, you better call election saying there is always stability and peace in Ghana. But now, the peace and sanity, the peace and security of our country is in jeopardy. A man for Tiabuchi, a man for Ghana, and you could get a lot of calls from people who are asking you, GH League, what are you doing? Because we can't fathom why the president, the foreign affairs minister, the interior minister, and all other people who are in helms of affairs of this country have taken to the stance where they will not listen to Ghanaians, they will not feel the pain of Ghanaians. They are becoming careless government. They are becoming careless leaders who do not care about the safety and the peace of Ghanaians. Anka alatafu ye nipa ben. Alatafu etumenya adwempobi. Say, let us make our mind that we are going to Ghana. We are going to stay in Ghana. And Ghana will become a place where we will have our peace of mind. And then we will use that opportunity to take over the country bit by bit. They have sat down and they have planned a developmental project. Say, in the next 10 years, we are having a plan where the plan is to take over the country of Ghana. Because they know that they have looked at the topography of their country. They've looked at the economical state of their country. They've looked at the president who is having dementia and sitting on the throne of the Nigerian government. And they've seen that even in the next 10 years, even if we give the country to one of the wisest people in the country, we would never get to the stage where Nigeria will become the giant of Africa that we knew again, where their economy will be stable, where the youth will have employment, where they'll have stable electricity, where their rail system, their health system will be better than what they are experiencing now. And the Alatafona say, their country is gone, their country has been destroyed, and there is no way they can get their country back. Now, the only way that they know that they can get a stable place to give their families, their kids, their grandchildren, is to enter Ghana. And when they enter Ghana, they have got a mindset to eat into our governance system. They have got a mindset saying, "Omo be a governance system, and it's omo ba no mo wash champagne for no." They will do this self arrangement and put themselves in a position where they know, say, the government of Ghana one day will become the government of the Nigerians. Yet when a President John Dramani Mahama say, if any prophecy comes into the public domain, where prophets in this 2026 are seeing things about Ghana that is going to be damning, that is going to be a bit serious about the country called Ghana, let those prophets come to the Flagstaff House or use a channel to let us know that prophecy so that we can tell it. And then the president, the president said so because at a point in time when there was issues with the gallant ministers and soldiers who had the plane crash, and then they felt that this plane crash, we had seen that there were a lot of prophecies on the internet. Why didn't we listen to these prophets? Why didn't we call them so that when God revealed, God will redeem? Now I'm going to play your video. And this video is a prophet that has given 3 prophecies about the country called Ghana. And these prophecies in this 2026, the prophet I walk Ghana and Nigeria, Omo Mompa is Nipa Bewu, Omo Mompa is that Lumba Bewu, Omo Mompa is President John Dramani Mahama Bewu. But if in this 2026, the prophets of Ghana, the prophets in Nigeria are prophesying about borders, then tell me why me as an ordinary citizen I would not believe in that prophecy. Because if you look at the prophecies that fly in Ghana in December 31st, you could see say this person is going to die. But in 2026, if prophecies have changed, and the prophets of Ghana, the prophets in Nigeria, they are looking strategically at our borders, then it is something there. And what said John Dramani Mahama, and then our buying, headed by Okujuto Black on the throne, they should be able to know that these prophecies are not ordinary prophecies. These prophecies are prophecies which are to be taken seriously, because prophets are always the gatekeepers of our country. They are able to see what we cannot see, because the presidency is looking at governing a country. The prophets are able to see in the spiritual realm. They are not saying that Ibrahim Mahama did play. They are not saying say Lordina Mahama and Sharaf Mahama. What they are saying is that let thou be said to the president of the republic that protect your borders and make sure that you have gotten the requisite people to protect your borders. Let's watch the video.
With due respect and with love, honor, His Excellency Mahama, the President of Ghana. Uncertainty is about to happen. You're a good man, a man of peace, a man of progress, and a man of growth. But when people don't see chaos in your country, they are offended.
Listen, I will be explaining as we go along. He said, when people do not see chaos in your country, they are offended. When people do not see, and this prophet has come onto our doorstep before. This is his 3rd video. He prophesied about the plane crash. It happened. He said it. He said it. It happened. The second one, even in the first prophecy that he gave, I'm going to do a comprehensive video about his prophecies and another prophecy that I'm going to show you today, and I'll post it on my YouTube tomorrow. This prophet Abel, prophesied about that first issue of the plane crash. Now he has said again that Mr. Mahama, if people do not see chaos in your country, they become unrested. Like the people become restless. Because what people want to see in your country is doom. And this is what this man is saying to Mahama. Let's continue.
I'm not going to call name, but there are certain group that are gathering against the country in Ghana. They are offended for just nothing, that your country is in peace, that your country is okay. They are offended. These people are also in Nigeria, but they are offended that your country is good, your country is of peace. So they came with a mindset to invade your country.
We have said this on so many occasions. We have seen ahead, and we knew that people that listen, the idea of Nigerians trooping into our country is not because they think that Ghana is so beautiful, but because there is an undisclosed motive. Because they see Ghana as the heaven of Africa. They see Ghana as the center of glory of Africa. They see Ghana as a place of prosperity. So everybody is trying to change their frustration, is trying to change their humiliation, is trying to turn their broken careers and come to Ghana to redeem their images and tell their family that they are doing well. You know, they are not doing well in their own country. They are doing well in Ghana, where they know that they have had a meeting. They have had a meeting and they have planned that we want to go and destroy this country called Ghana.
A group of people, they are just angry, offended that your nation is peaceful, that your country is good, your country is better, your country is not fighting. So they are offended. They are gathered together. Mr. President, I think this is the third time I'm telling you, secure your borders. Increase your security check at the airport. Even though they are billionaires, I say what? Increase the security. Increase the security of these billionaires entering.
Listen, TNA. Listen to this very carefully. Guys, please try and share the live. Share the live for me. As I said, I'm going to be used to this YouTube live. So people will be waiting for me on TikTok, but I'll be here on YouTube because I need to also give the delicate information. When I give this kind of information on YouTube, they'll go on TikTok. They'll go and block my live. So share the live to anybody who is actually interested in coming to listen to some of these things. Let them know that I'm here on YouTube and I can get time to explain to you very carefully. Now, listen to this very carefully. He said that be very careful about some people who are coming into your country calling themselves billionaires. They are billionaires who are escaping the checkpoint. They are coming in with private jets and they are looking at using the VVIPs. And those people who are using the VVIPs, they are coming in with some mindset. They are coming in with some prepared either documents or prepared narcotic drugs or prepared ideologies. He said, this is not from me. This is from thou saith the Lord, telling the people of Ghana. And I'm asking myself, why is he not saying that the president is going to die? Why is this man not preaching that the Flagstaff house is going to be burnt down? But he's preaching to you and telling you, beware of the people you call billionaires entering into your country.
In your country, increase your security. The security with these young, vibrant men entering your country. Know why they came and know when they should go. I'm not a stupid son, man, or boy that we see evil in another place and now we celebrate it. Oh, because they are also invading Nigeria. Let them also invade other country. God forbid. I will do everything to make sure that whatever God speaks about Ghana, I will tell you. Because evil is everywhere. So God said, take this advice. Secure your borders.
Listen to this very carefully. Take this advice. Take this advice. But we have got some people who are leading our government. And they spit over advice. They hate to receive advice and brains from God. They hate to listen to advice. In 2026, prophets are giving advices on borders, which means that it is very important And if you listen to the prophecy, I'll play it again. The prophecy is telling you, be very careful about the people you call big men entering your country. Those big men have got ideologies, they've got plans, they have got an orchestrated plan, which you, Mahama, you are not aware. But take my prophecy, because evildoers are in your country. This is a man in Nigeria prophesying about Nigeria, prophesying about Nigerians' actions in Ghana.
Make it tight. They are sneaky. Have they already sneaked in? I told you where they were hiding from the last video. God said, increase your security. I'm not people who just want to talk. I said, the first prophecy I gave you, it came to pass. Please, sir, secure your borders so that they don't come to invade your country. It's very important. That's why I have to tell you. Be a good man. Increase it. They won't invade your country. Tighten up your security.
They want to invade your country. Now, what are these Nigerians not doing? Nigerians have strategically made themselves known to Ghanaians that yes, we are ready to invade your country. Now, they started with prostitution, entering into our country and doing all sort of prostitution in our country. They went ahead to start doing cyber fraud and cyber crime. And then they made it known that we are the orchestrators and we are the pioneers of cyber fraud, because we've got brothers like Hush Papi. We've got brothers who are well endowed. Corruption is all planted. The seed of corruption is planted in Nigeria. And this man is strategically telling us that we should be very careful about these people who are entering into our country. They are there to destroy the beautiful country called Ghana.
Protect the church of God. Tighten up your security. Protect the church of God. These are two things. Tighten up your security. Protect the church of God. These are the two things that will keep you. Protect the church of God. There is a certain man. I wish somebody will inbox me. I don't know the man. But there is a certain man that would have been part of your security chiefs or your chiefs of security in your country. 50% of securities are eating corruption money, while 50% are pure. But there is a certain man that is in your country. There is a certain man in your country. If you bring that man forward, I don't know him, but if I look at his face, I can see him. If you bring that man forward, the things that intend to happen won't happen the way they want to happen. So it's a message. I'm just a messenger. I'm God's boy. So, His Excellency, go ahead with it. And lastly, concerning Ghana, there are people who still want you to stay as the president after your tenure finishes. There are people who still want you to be the president, but you promised them that is only one term. But before the term finish, a lot of Ghanaians will say, please, president, stay. To what they say, stay, oh, stay. You know why God is doing it like that? The next president of Ghana will show them shaky. The next president of Ghana, apart from Mahama, will show them shaky. I've said it before. That one will bring cultism to the country, spiritual country, cultism. He is going to bring the gay. He's going to bring the what? The LGBTQ. He's going to do terrible things to the country. So you people need to pray for the next president after Mahama, or you tell him, Mahama, continue being the president. I won't lie to you. We all see it with our eyes. You see I'm laughing? That's how I laughed that time. Ghana should start praying for the next president, not to be this man I'm seeing. The Lord, as Mahama lives, bring somebody better. The people that is about to lead as the next president of Ghana will come from another party. So keep praying that let this party that is the current leading party continue, even though it's not with Mahama. Let it continue with someone else. The next political party coming to Ghana to take over lead. Muslims will have more powers in the country, and they will put Sharia law. You will see many things in that country that God will get angry with. I won't give you much details because I'm I'm coming to Ghana to catch groove. So I won't give much details. When I catch my groove, I come back, then I give you the full details so that I can have fresh air. There is a covenant going on between that person and the devil. He said, if you do this, I'll do this. If you do this, I'll do this. If you do this, I'll do. So the church in Ghana should start praying, because if the person becomes the next president, even the church will be shaken. Even the church will be troubled. So we need to pray now. So prophecy is in advance. How many years from now? So pray, Lord, don't let this party that will win to take over. They have ruled Ghana before. But this time to come back to rule Ghana again, the personality is the problem. Lord, if he's a monster, he must win.
So, listening to this prophet, and from the beginning, all you could hear is the fact that he is giving us warnings upon warnings and telling us what is going to happen in the future. And the things that are going to happen in the future is that the country is going to be taken over by certain people called Nigerians. Certain people who do not know how to get in their own lane, how to be responsible foreign people in a different country. They are people who are not responsible to go in according to what the law and the norms of a country is. And this is the trumpet we have blown as Ghanaian youth for a long time. Now, Ghana for Ayekehai, we have been very, very adamant. We've been very quiet. And then all we do is to keep quiet and become timid and open our arms as people who are very hospitable. Very hospitable. And thanks be to God. So now the Ghana police have added to the fact that when they come and see any foreigner living in a Ghanaian house and then they arrest that person, they will arrest the landlord in addition. Because the landlord harboring all these criminals, you are trying to aid and abet. Because you do not have the requisite documentation to be able to harbor these people in your own house. Now, yet Kebishim, and you say the ambassador of Nigeria to Ghana has gone to organize a press conference. And in the press conference, they are stating it categorically, saying they are going to introduce a card, a welfare card, where most Nigerians will be able to get recognition on that welfare card, where most Nigerians are going to get soft loans as a part of welfare, getting into contact with those card holders and then be able to get some loans for their businesses, where they will be able to get all those card holders assistance when they have got any immigration issue. Listen to this carefully. Listen to the bulletin points that this Nigerian ambassador is putting down there. A card within a Ghana system. So they are creating, and you cool. This is not an organization. This is not a memo. This is not a fan club. Yes, a fan club now. If you're creating some ID card here, it shows your membership. This is a whole nation. The people who are playing with this is an explanation I'm giving to you. This is a whole nation that is creating a significant, unique card for its nationals living in another person's country. So, Mama Tiabruchino, take it this way. It's like say mo won go for mo to UK, mo to US. Now Ghanaians in US and a UK, the president or the foreign affairs minister has flown all the way from Ghana and come to the UK and say that all Ghanaians in UK, I am going to create a unique card for you guys. So that the card is going to override the card is going to be a secret card. When you need software, we can give to you. When you have immigration issues, you can do that. And this card will also make you very visible when you need any sort of assistance. Without going through proper authorization, without going to proper documentation, we have just let it be. We have just seen people trying to build a whole system in a system. And then the people ruling the system, who is the communication minister, Mr. Samuel Data George Nate, or something like that. As busy as you are, looking into sectors which are not within your confines as a minister, these are the news that we want to see you act on it swiftly. Because this is a spit and an insult on the integrity and the system of Ghana. Because how can you explain this to somebody in the US, where you can enter another person's country and a whole country, a whole embassy, go and implement a system of card registration, and you do not go and seek authorization from the rightful quarters and say that when you have got any immigration issue, once you have this card, you'll be a bedroom baby. No, now all those card holders, we have automatically turned them into people who can vote. It is a system where they will get to at a point in time, it will become acceptable normality in Ghana. And Nigeria need be what this card be and it will go beyond and above the imaginations of Ghanaians. And then they will get fraudsters who are doing duplicates of these cards. I do not understand why we have got a government and nobody seems to have sense. And nobody is thinking, nobody is working as a thinkable being. Nobody is understanding that. Let us sit down for once. Let us think over whatever is going on. Let us understand the plight of the ordinary Ghanaians. What are they saying? Let us see the internet. Because and nobody hold it also. But the people of Ghana are saying something sensible here. And what's here? We need to understand them from where we are coming from. But we have got diabolic president. We have got irresponsible leaders. We have got leaders who do not have sense of patriotism. We have people who do not know how to govern a country. We have got people who speak about the pledge with their mouth and their lips, and they do not mean anything when it comes to the pledge. They always speak it out because it is about the fact that they are in the public domain, and we say the pledge, and then they rattle it that they are rapping. But when you are a Ghanaian, when you are born with the blood, when the blood is like a genetic something in your veins, when you are feeling the pressure as a Ghanaian and you raise up the flag of Ghana, and then you speak about the pledge, and then you start saying that you promise on your honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, your motherland, that you pledge yourself to the service of Ghana with all your strength and with all your heart, that you promise to hold in high esteem your heritage won for us through the blood and toil of our fathers, and you pledge yourself in all things to uphold and defend. If you are a patriotic Ghanaian and you know how to defend your country, some of these bloody things going on the internet, some of these atrocities happening in the faces of our poor mothers, our poor fathers, our poor brothers and sisters who do not have hope, who have lost hope because the government have failed to look into the security system. The government have failed to look into our borders. The government have failed to look into our passport. They are allowing criminals to take over our country. It is sad. It is sad. Let's play that video.
My arrival in Ghana and compare with my experience in other countries that I've served, when you do comparative analysis of how the all Nigerian community, how they have, organized themselves here, I want to commend them. I want to commend them for their, tireless work, for their vision. If not for vision, if not that they have vision, they would not have.
Yeah, they have vision. There is nobody on earth who does not have vision. And these Nigerians have got a vision. They've got a plan. They've got an entire vision that made them all drive themselves into Ghana. Vision, they have got a plan. And they are hiding the plan with somebody. They are hiding a plan with somebody. They are hiding a plan so that we do not see and be able to understand why they are even coming to Ghana in the first place. So we need to know what they came to Ghana for, and they have opened it in the limelight. But we are busy looking at things which are different. We are not prioritizing why these people are coming to Ghana. The people of Ghana, the citizens of Ghana, they are busy telling the government that these people have got an ulterior motive. But they are not people who will openly let you know. But Ghana for they are discerning to you. But because you're paying for an they are failing to understand why we Ghanaians are always on the internet and we are lambasting these people, because we know that they are evildoers, because we know that they are satanic people, because we know that they are human eaters, because we know that they are diabolic people, because we know that they've got no positive plan about Ghana, because we know that they've got no good plans about Ghana. All their plans are evil. They are devilish. They have got vision, and the vision is a huge vision. And almost much to the song let's start it. And I could the buy or man or any antics beyond the crane. Say the next people who will be coming will I need to go and pay on your John the Baptist or the Bokwana King. And we ask ourselves, we have people who are calling themselves government. Are you not seeing the plans of these evildoers? Have you not heard it?
Come out with the initiative that is being launched today. And, sometimes when you start a program, you begin to, to complain, to see one or those things. But when the seed begins to germinate, that is when you begin to see what the ANC leadership, the current ANC leadership, what they are doing. So I'm commending this project to every Nigerian in Ghana, irrespective of either you are from South, you are Igbo community. There should be no division when it comes to this. Is a lofty, a laudable project that all of us should support. So I'm not only commending the ANC leadership, I'm also commending even our fathers, our brothers, our youth for representing Nigeria, for projecting the name of Nigeria in Ghana. Whatever anyone will say, I think I can vouch that Nigerians in Ghana, they have been doing their best. They have been comporting themselves. Some we ask, what of those cyber crime that they have always been arresting? Like last week, I had a meeting on the activities of Nigerian youths that are involved in cybercrime with a minister. I will not mention it. But what we are saying, I said, look, a country of 250 million people, definitely you will see the ones that people call non-conformists.
Okay,
even in this hall, even when a father has only 10 children, you might likely see one of them, that would not be a conformist. They will tell you, go this way, you want to go this way. And when you look at a population of over 250 million people, so if you see 5 people, 10 people committing crime there, you can't compare with a community. There are some countries here, Ghana neighbor here, that they are less than 3 million, they are less than 20 million. So when you look at the proportion of people, getting involved in crime. So, and I tell people, even in the US, everywhere, there are levels of crimes at every society. And because I thought like today might not be the best time to say this, but I need to just hint that we need also to use this opportunity to talk to our people, especially our youth. Nigerians are resilient. Nigerians are energetic. Nigerians.
So listening to this man, it does not really make any single sense, honestly. Before God and man, if Nigerian youth wants to develop, if Nigerian youth wants to get something better to do for themselves, it is important for them to find a way to develop in their own country. However, you want to come into another person's country to use that person's country to develop yourself, and not just coming to develop yourself. You are doing all sorts of illegal atrocities in this country. Even that ambassador, what the worker say? Nigerian youth are doing crime, but there are crimes in every other country. Everybody is doing cybercrime. You are proud of the nonsense your people are doing in Ghana. You are proud to say, a lot of what you be named a kunko for, a kuniman for, a tutu a tongue. You are proud to say that your people called Nigerians are doing all sort of cyber crime, fraud activities in people's country. And instead of you to be a wise father, instead of you to be a sensible father, to be able to reprimand them, now we be you are sitting there and standing there and saying, oh, the crime is everywhere. So Nigerian youth, I'll advise you then. But you are supposed to make sure that you are itemizing the bad deeds of these Nigerian youths. You are itemizing the bad deeds of these Nigerian youths. Yesterday, I posted a video on my TikTok. And you see, the brains behind these people is that anytime they come into people's country, what they do first is to make sure that they will let you feel that your country is a beautiful country. Accra, hey, Ghana is beautiful. Come and see beautiful light. Oh my God, Ghana. This is the bad mindset that they have. But they will let the Ghanaian people feel that they love Ghanaians. They want to be in Ghana because Ghana is beautiful, because Ghana is peaceful, because Ghana have got good roads, beautiful president, good people, and all that. But in their mind, they have got bad ideologies in their brains, or they have got different versions of what they think about Ghana. I'll call me a friend a parrot mouth. Or Brian Babisa. Or Ghana. We saw him. We saw him roaming over the whole of Ghana and trying to let his people from Nigeria know, say, Ghana is nice. Ghana has got street lights. You can come and count about 10 or 20 street lights in the whole of Ghana. But what he failed to let Ghanaians know that at a point in time, he is going to show the real attitude of a Nigerian in Ghana for people to see. Over on a live show, not Ghana focus to say, Obeko be live so. Obeko mapomo live so. Or na bonzi nipa be 10, 20, 50. Obeko power bath live so. Ube once Ghana funa kugu nipa be 300. Ebe be 220 Nigeria for. Ghana for go to be brain chimney because he's been able to eat into the brains of Ghanaians for Ghanaians to feel said he support everything that they are doing. But and then I'm going to play you a video of that same person showing this bad attitude to Ghanaians, making people feel so no.
Parrot Mouth, the Nigerian content creator, in argument with Lakeside security guard.
Your mother will put something for you. Why you any kind of scan there, somebody enter there. What the car how much are you broke gas or broke gas? And I'm so some meal. Make us gas for you say you be who? I'll be your mother. Asia. I'm about to you see your people for the kids. No,
this is Ghana. This is 2011. Zero. God.
Yes.
2011. Massive. You see, people are still coming back.
So Omo Bagana, they will make you feel. Omo Bagana, they will make you feel. Say, when they are coming to Ghana, they'll make you feel. Say, Ghana is a place where you will love it. They will show you Ghana. They will make you feel that Ghana is the most brightest place that you can ever get. But when they are coming to Ghana and they get their grounds, then they want to show everybody shaking. Then they want to show you everybody say, they know everybody in this world. And this is the same Parrot Mouth who came from Nigeria, came into Ghana and was showing everybody that, oh, Ghana is nice. And he was like a humble soul. Now, only on the grounds, he is trying to make you feel that he is on top of the world. These are the real attitudes of Nigerians. Nigerians are people who do not have good heart for any other person, even their own fellow people. They are against them. Now they want to come and build a Ghana card in a Nigerian card in Ghana when we are already having our own Ghanaian system. When we already have our own Ghana card and non-citizenship and Ghana card for non-citizens. But now, creating another system there, they would only have their Nigerian card. They will say that they want to use a legislature to pass it into a law that the Nigerian card can replace the Ghana card so that we are Nigerian now or some welfare card now, automatically they can recognize it as Ghana card. TNE. Don't play with it. TNE. The plans of these people, it is greater and mightier than what we think. But we need sensible people who are smart to be able to capture that ideology, to be able to know, say, it is a unique mind which is unique to them. And one day, when the plans go through and they are able to win over our own plans, we are going to be shattered as Ghanaians. They will shut us down completely. Because the paying for them minimum Tigana Fasana. Now, they don't care. Because until they have been able to execute the agenda, they are never getting tired. But Ghanaians are getting tired and worried at every day and every time. We are not strong and we are not forming a formidable team. We are not together. We are not forming a team together to fight against this corrupt system from Alatarians. And Alatarians are sitting on our neck. And number four, then you see Alatarians in mask attacking fishermen on their own sea. Alatarians in mask attacking fishermen on their own sea. Bandits are entering our country on daily basis. People are turning themselves into human beings and into Nigerians, and they are crossing over our flower border, and they are entering our country with sophisticated guns and weapons on daily basis, and then they convert themselves into bandits, and then they come to attack our own people. The security system of our country is compromised. Once upon a time, I saw on Facebook, I'm a fan of Trump, so I listen to him very well. And he is able to tell us that he is pushing over $3 trillion into his security system, because the strength of every country is the citizens, because we make up the country. If the security of the country is broken, how can we guarantee that the people in it are safe to be able to work and produce and pay taxes for the development of the country? So the Trump administration said we are going to pump $3 trillion into our security system, into procuring things for the military, into procuring submarines, into procuring warships, into procuring flying jets, into procuring nuclear bombs and other things for our own security system, so that we can protect our citizens. Say that we are citizens, no matter. And now say, we will also make sure that we break down illegal immigrants and drive them out of our country. So we will put in an operation where we will sack all illegal immigrants from our country, because US belongs to the US. It belongs to the people of the states. But we are in a certain country called Ghana, where the president and his cohort, the president and the ministers, they do not have that same assertion that Ghana belongs to Ghanaians. They believe that Ghana cannot stand on its own. They believe that Ghana needs build your money together. But these same they are not coming with good intent. Because you should be able to use the resources that you have in your country to build the country and stop depending on foreign aid. Because you want to go to every other country and go and do la sulala. So you want to believe that you as a government, you as a country called Ghana, cannot stand on your feet alone. To be able to build a country alone, you need some stupid people like Nigeria to come in to support you. You need people from Zambia to come and support you. You need about 8 other African countries to create a visa free, so that we can do cross-pollination and cross-fertilization, and then they can come and take our goods. We can also give them goods. We can do that without opening our borders. We can do that without opening our borders. Put in systems in place to protect the borders. But the president is putting systems in place to protect his family. The interior minister is putting systems in place to protect his family. The IGP is putting systems in place to protect his family. The ordinary Ghanaian who is always sitting on the polls at every December, every 4 years, are the ones who have been forgotten. And it's about time that the youth of the country forget about politics, put tribalism aside, put religiosity aside, and hail the flag of Ghana high. That it should be our topmost priority. You know what I'm saying? I'm Ghana for a man from. Everybody is coming in from nowhere because they feel that the only place they can have safety is Ghana. They feel that the only place they can have peace is Ghana. Meanwhile, the people of Ghana are not having peace themselves. What kind of country are we giving our people called the politicians to run for us? Brother, we need to be smart. We need to be wise. We need to be reasonable. And we need to fight beyond measures. I'm going to play you another video. And this is a phrase video from another prophet prophesying an impending doom on Ghana. And me, I don't do prophets. But any prophecy that speaks about borders, I believe it. Why? Because we have known the Ghanaian prophecy styles for a long time. And every prophecy that comes from a prophet in Ghana is about death of a prominent person because they want to get fame. But if any prophet speaks about an impending doom, which is veered towards the fact that they believe that people should get an opportunity to speak against our open borders and ask the president to close the borders, any prophecy that speaks about borders, I believe it. And this man of God has not just prophesied about closing borders once or twice, he's spoken about it countless times.
These are like strong angles. And one important thing is Ghana is the superpower of Africa. I mean, as a traffic is all heading towards Ghana. So that's one thing I want to tell the Foreign Affairs Minister. One more friend saying, yes. They should make sure, say, for you to be able to enter Ghana, and now Obinam Ghana, there should be a system that can ask you, where is your ID? How long are you here? What is your this thing? Oh yeah, then you have to be. There should be people. They should. I'm telling them. They should listen and say, oh yeah, near Juma, I'm for near Juma and as institution. They should just not focus on just doing passport, how they call it, express passport and things for people. There's those things to put aside. Obi one or I got just passport. That should not happen. They should review all passports with specific codings because what is coming. If we don't take it, we'll not have a country. So we have to make sure we are curbing this thing. I'm telling you direct things so that they can work on it. This is not backdoor explanations. This is it. They should make sure, say, there is a system. Want some more eyes for America. Any system in Ghana that can review anybody that does not look. Some more. I'm say, hey, can I have your ID? Where do you come from? How many months are you staying here? You have to, because ECOWAS gives us how many days? 90 days to roam in Africa.
Exactly.
Obi the ECOWAS passport around what covers the CCS thing. Nobody is asking them anything. Tomorrow you will be shocked that they will build a whole terrorist cartel here. You don't want to play that game. I said Nigeria is hosted in Ghana. More than 50 million of them were in our country. It will shock everybody. I'm saying it like joke. They're sitting down there, but they have a kingdom here. It will shock everybody. You will watch it, you will see it. They will interfere with Ghana politics too, with a lot of money.
Nigeria for now.
Oh, they are trying to take a country, so we need to be ready and move accordingly. Now, most importantly, because the things I'm showing you, I'm exposing big spiritual mysteries in time.
I'm not going to play all because tomorrow I'm going to do an extensive video about this whole prophecy thing and let people understand the mind of God about Ghana. And as I've said, any prophet who speaks about border control and he speaks specifically about names, this prophet, at a point in time, Alatarians were on his neck because he was exposing their dooms. He's the same prophet who came to say that there will be a Niger town. Some months ago, they started Chukwude must go, Niger must go. He came to say that he saw in the realms of a spirit when we have a Niger town. A Ghana folk came out, Ubona Alata Fosh military attack, a gate, our Jinano, Alata for military men, Jinano, our Ghananino, who came out, settle, and some work him. And this was happening right in Ghana and our own nostrils. And that is what I'm telling you. Say, one day, Yaria, you have a vice president who is an Alatarian. You have a president who is a Fulanitarian. You are going to have ministers who are Alatarians to the extent, say, Oko passport officer, don't try a passport by Alatarian. To go and make out to work and say, Emmanuel Bunsu. Ever met no kind of picture? We are going clear road for another person. If you play the way we are playing, if we allow these politicians to keep putting us into a tight corner where we cannot talk, and we keep suffocating the things that are going to happen. When best ever can say they can vote and can be voted for. Listen to the phrase very well. It's two things. They say they can vote and can be voted for. Theo Ebrofo. They are telling you, say, they can vote means that they can go ahead and go and vote when they are casting their vote for any other party. They can be voted for means that they can stand for any political leadership. And then people can also vote on them. It is a means to tell you, say, if you go and see them in any parliament, don't be surprised because they've already told you that they can be voted for. And Ghana for you to but Ghanaians have been divided with tribalism, with politics, and with religion. So we are not seeing what some people are seeing. We've been blindfolded and you've been muted with politics. Because no chairman o chairman di ni ehwe say o de akoye ne ba ben ma say tifdan no benya ho atena. We have been blindfolded with politics, so we can't even look at truth and speak truth to it. We can't even look at facts and say that we want to speak to fact. Because how dare people come on the internet and tell us that we are Nigerians, we are in your country, and we are telling you that, listen, we can vote and we can be voted for. In a nutshell, they can become the speakers of parliament of our parliament some days to come, where you see a Yoruba sitting on the seat of our government and he is a speaker of parliament. You will see the first majority chief whip who is a Nigerian from the Igbo community. And that is the phrase, the meaning of the phrase that they are telling us. That forget about what you are saying. Regardless of anything, we can even use our Niger Ghana card to pass through the law and then make it a unique card system that we tell Nigerians that our card may be able to me standing for MP in your area. Listen to this very carefully. One day, the significance of that card will be shocking to people that they will go and use that same card to flout on social media, encourage a lot of Nigerians to go and register and get that card. And that card is going to be a unique card that they will use to enter into vital positions. So what giant alatenibi a certain portfolio, he will use that opportunity to drive a lot of alatarians into that place, and then they will flood all over Ghana. And then, if you speak, we have got a lot of Nigerians in the system, over 15 million of them. Everywhere you go, you are seeing alatarian. And they keep on doing all these bad atrocities, and nobody seems to care. Nobody seems to mind. Everybody is shutting up and we are doing our normal thing. We have forgotten about the country called Ghana. We have forgotten about development. We have forgotten about the principles that the Osage for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah came to give to us, that we are supposed to protect our country with all our strength and all our might. Where is our might? Where is our strength? The leaders that we voted for, the leaders that we hope for, the people that we believed in, they are all doing their normal. They've forgotten about the system that was built by our forefathers, that they put their lives on the ground. They spilled their blood on the Republic of Ghana. They gave independence and said that they've done their portion and they are giving it to the generations to come to continue. Is this how we are making them cry, weep and wail in their graves, because they are looking at us from above and they are crying that you've wasted their blood? They've wasted their blood because another voice says almost to me saying obia beso social media bekasa obia beso baby bia.
People see where I'm standing as a Ghanaian. Oh, I'm a Ghanaian with a Ghana card, everything because I look different. This officers put me down. That's my last money. I have to go. Now how many people see where I'm standing as a Ghanaian? Oh, I'm a Ghanaian with a Ghana card, everything because I look different. This officers put me down. That's my last money. I have to go. Now how am I going to go? The way you watch this, what is going on is injustice. If you are going to check one person, people see where I'm standing as a Ghanaian. Oh, I'm a Ghanaian with a Ghana card, everything because I look different. This officers put me down. That's my last money. I have to go. Now how am I going to go? The way you watch this, what is going on is injustice. If you are going to check one person,
Imagine UK. Now UK youth cry almost the youth of the United Kingdom are against me. Then I have been stopped by an immigration officer. Like my camera phone. Like I'm a yeah. Listen, look at me. I'm a British. Oh, I'm a British. Look at the immigration officer stopping me. This is my hey. The audacity. The audacity for you to even pull out a camera and record yourself in the middle of an operation when an officer of the law has pulled you off a trotsky and said that we need to see your documentation. Look at the audacity. The audacity has been vetted and approved by the FDA. This audacity. If they have not been promised heaven and earth that Ghana is going to be DSR, how would you get the audacity to do this? So being promised, so say a minor friend Ghana never shows. Come to Ghana, and one day Ghana will become your motherland. How would this person say that? Listen, I'm a Ghanaian. Your accent even doesn't show that you're a Ghanaian. There is nothing Ghanaian about you. There is all these mosquito face about you. You look like a dead bee. When nim se chimpanzee chinchinga ya adia che so apro. What about you? When him I say chinchinga, that is so apro. And if you look at
people see where I'm standing as a Ghanaian. Oh, I'm a Ghanaian with a Ghana card, everything because I look different. This officers put me down. That's my last money. I have to go. Now how am I going to go? The way you watch this, what is going on is injustice. If you are going to check one person,
when you say I broke 38, we and it's 45. What would you know? You look like a witchcraft. When I saw the video, I even shouted Jesus Christ. And this inhuman is living in Ghana and coming out with so pride and audacity and claiming that she is a Ghanaian. Makoma crying me. Maybe one now yes have video make your phone the go from the minute how on earth did we get here as a country called Ghana? Everybody do not care. Nobody cares about how Ghanaians feel. Nobody cares about how they should feel. We only care about our nuclear family. The politicians are taking us for a fool. The politicians are taking us for a ride. I'm telling you for a fact. And that's why I'm treating each and everyone. We need to rise up and rise up as a country. We can't sit down and allow these crooks to take over our bloody motherland. When you are no more again, the only country you can go to again, it is your Ghana that you were born from. So I want to start ending this my long talk segment and let each and everyone know, say, there is an impending demonstration that I am organizing, Patriotic Concern Alliance. We are organizing a major and a mega demonstration. Because I was here team we need to let the government know that enough is enough. The stupidity of Nigerians and some illegal immigrants who have entered our country, making our country unpopular. It's crazy. And then Nigeria following Liberia fire one. And they are attacking Ghanaians. Liberia and Nigeria have become like brothers. And they are attacking Ghanaians because of a Liberian who was unalive and killed in Ghana. I get to one idea, you get such a from the Adrian one, and you be anywhere but 2 years so. Senegalese want some buy, and the Liberian has some buy. But when the ordinary Ghanaian who has gone to Burkina Faso to go and get some tomatoes to come and sell and put food on the table of the family, the government of Ghana was quiet. Baby. Liberia, the internet is busy. Liberians are attacking Ghana left and center. Burkina Faso bandit, Ghana this year. Nobody went on the internet to talk. It's the life of Ghanaians that it doesn't. Is it not precious? As a Ghana from going here will be, nobody cares about the life of Ghanaians. Nobody cares about the development of Ghanaians. The pains of Ghanaians is not something anybody is interested in. They only care about votes. They only care about the time for you to go and cast your ballot. Then they'll come into your house. They'll come and play Ludo with you. They'll come and play dummy with you. Even if you want, they will go ahead and pound your food for you. That is what they are bloody interested in. But these people called leaders, they are not interested in the development of the country called Ghana. The citizens and the people in thereof are not their priority. The two prophecies that I've said today, tackle our borders, close our borders. In the coming days, I'm going to show you a damning video of the thing that happens in our borders. I'm going to show you what an investigation that I have done about what goes on in these our borders. It is going to shock you. One day on my life, this gentleman comes on my life and said, "Understand, I want to chat you." I gave him my personal number. And when he was talking to me, I was understand that I come on your live on TikTok all the time and I listen to you and I am being motivated by your words. I love your patriotism as a Ghanaian. You are such an important person that I admire so much. So they be Uber live and our TikTok live, and you preach about patriotism. You preach about redeeming our countries back to us. And I think that is what most people need to know. Most people, and I share your life to so many people. Listen, I'm an immigration officer. One day, I went to work, and as we had worked, we saw that this big bus was coming. And the bus contained Nigerian nationals. And somebody who believes in the words of Nestana and the GH leaks on social media. I thought that let me also apply my patriotism. When they got to the border, they were told to cross the border without any proper search. Me that have been motivated by your words and your live shows, I disagreed with my senior officer. I told my senior officer that we need to search this bus because they need to enter legally. Understand? Most people were having ATM cards. Some people had just an identity from Nigeria. They do not have proper identity that have their name and anything called their date of birth on it. I refused half of the people in the bus not to enter Ghana. I packed them somewhere, and I wanted to allow the bus to let the remaining people enter Ghana and drive the other people away. As I was in the process of separating them, my senior officer came with a phone call. And the phone call was from our senior immigration officer, who is in Accra, calling us straight to the border, saying to us that if you dare take any single grain out of the people that are coming, you, your job, and any other thing you've worked for, you'll lose it. Listen to this very carefully. There are some people who are responsible Ghanaians who love the fact that let me also do my quota to save Ghana. But the issue of orders from above, the people who are calling themselves leaders, giving stupid, irresponsible orders from above, letting people break the law, allowing people to focus on destroying the integrity of a country called Ghana, which have been formed for almost 69 good years. Tomorrow you'll be 69 years. What have we achieved as a country? Nothing. Some stupid politicians will come and tell them you want to do skyscrapers, you want to do sky trains. They will take huge sums of money, but you'll see nothing. And this gentleman said that, I told my senior officer that I'm ready to lose everything. Talk Gossip 24. I see you, brother. Thank you very much. The person said, understand that I told my senior officer that I can lose everything if I do the right thing. My conscience will serve me right. My conscience will serve me right. And to the extent that I was standing in the middle of the road, and I have made the car, one of the people who passed the legal test to enter into the border, parked at one side, and the people who did not pass, they were at the back of the border. My officer who I was standing with in that same Aflawo border decided and told me that I don't want to be part of this issue. Brother, look at the integrity of your wife, look at your kids, and stop doing this patriotism, Charlie. Ghana is not for your father and your mother. Ghana is not for your sister. Let this go. Let them go. It took the intervention of his wife because the officer he was with went out and made a call to the guy's wife, telling the wife that your husband is having some kerosene in his brain. He's becoming stupid. Put some sense into his brain. There has been a call from headquarters asking him to allow these guys to enter. Listen. He said, Nestana, my wife called me and she was crying like a baby. I couldn't hold it anymore. As I watched the bus bypass the Aflawo border, I shed tears. And I wish I would come on your live stream and come and say this on your live stream. But I don't want people to trace me. I've lost hope in the job I am doing because what we are doing is not to the service of Ghana. It's to the service of some people in air-conditioned houses and air-conditioned offices. Ghana is not ruled by patriotic people, but it is ruled by people who are serving their own personal interest. Guys, I'm becoming emotional. If you want to come in, this is just the first segment. As I've said, if you have not subscribed to the channel, kindly subscribe. Mr. Emo, subscribe to the channel, mommy. Subscribe to the channel for me. so that most of the time when I come on live, and put on the bell notification icon, so that when I come live or when I post any video, you can support this cause. Very soon, you will see my face. I'm planning something around it. Very soon you'll see my face. But for now, you'll be doing it this way. TikTok is not really allowing me to show some of the videos I want to show. And some of these words, like first, I can't kill. They seem like give my life and that. So I'm going to open the phone lines. You can call me just only on WhatsApp. Only on WhatsApp, the phone segment. If you want to come on, you can just put on the number on the screen and then come up and let's have a discussion together. Or we can brush never we can. It's just a phone segment. I'll pick you up, and then you'll be able to say what you want to say. It's WhatsApp only. You can just do a WhatsApp call. When you do call, I'll pick you up, and then you can share your thoughts online. I'm becoming emotional, so I need to pause and then allow people to come in. If not, the so live the swing. Ghana has some they cannot be BIN. You can also put in your question in the comment section. Let me acknowledge the presence of some people. Doris Ewuku says that NDC and NPP no change, same value. The base all the way. I've been hearing the base. People have been talking about the base. I'm yet to understand the people behind the base, but the base. I'll get a fair understanding about the base. Stephen Asari says that, sir, may God bless you. God bless you too, Stephen Asari, for being here. You can leave your comment in the comment section for me. AY Media TV 2316 says, more Vim. Thank you very much for the encouragement. I do appreciate anybody. Top Gossip 24 stands with you, Pa. Thank you very much, bro. Top Gossip 24. If you have got any comment, kindly put it in the comment section. I'll try as much as possible to read for you. Robert Neil Lamte says the amazing work. Thank you very much, bro. God bless you. God bless you for coming here. Enoch Ashon says, hi, bro. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, I'm doing well, sir. Thank you very much. So I've left the phone number on the screen. It's +4479 1783 6241. That is the number you can call, and for you to come on the show. If you want to come on the show, that's the number you can call. Ofra Mepeke na ma connecting here. And the thing happening in Ghana is really abysmal, and it needs only brave people to talk about it. And I've come to share a couple of them with you. In the coming days, we'll be doing some of these things. Once I'm able to bring my face on YouTube, I'll do what I called the hot talk. And then about a pain to pain. Maybe born about 5 minutes non-stop. 5 minutes become as and be a pint my posting on the call. So that's what I'm saying. Say if you want to have a feel of this, make sure to over posting now, over subscribing. And very soon, once we get approval from the Ghana Police Service, Patriotic Concerned Youth Alliance, we will be hosting the live show, the demonstration, which is going to be a diaspora and a Ghana demonstration. In Ghana, from people in the diaspora and the people are on Ghana and they became to my boom. Mega demonstration. We are going straight to the Foreign Affairs Ministry. We're going to petition them, and then we're going to tell them what we want to say. We're going to do a press conference, mega press conference, before the demonstration. And me adoma me bompa me to me a demonstration be now me I am at the press conference. We want to say, and we want to invite a lot of these media houses, because what we felt and we known is that the words are not out there. You understand? And no money ever say cannot, and they are not out there. People have still not heard what we are saying. What we yet any feeling, but the people out there, they do not feel it. They have not seen it. They think that everywhere is green, but becoming sure it's not green like that. Things are worse. Things are not really the way we want it to be. I need to know. Very difficult, but I mean, you see, it in there as well. So as I said, open source I'm sure you can get phone in and then come on. Let's have a discussion about Ghana. Your train Ghana will be but you bet wrap it up. Yeah, and my son Makano, I'll consistently come here and come and do live shows because my TikTok account I block it and so to me, but yeah, AY Media TV says my team will show the live. Oh, God bless you, thank you. Yeah, it's take YouTube, Mr. YouTube. That demonstration there, yeah, it will be massive. So, a lot of media houses will come and take that live stream because it's very important. So, it's more be on the Ecoso Ghana and how we are really annoyed with it. Yeah. And yeah, I'm still here. If you have any comment, you can leave them in the comment section for me. If you want to phone into the number is +447917836241. Let me see if I can also put in this link. Let me copy the link and let me put it in the comment section. Maybe obviously to me you should we initially, but let me see. I'm not too sure. And Brouhaha. Okay. Yeah, I've put a link in the comment section. What I say? Oh yeah, you so with me about so. With me, I use a link, at the abaso. And a link in the Brouhaha bar and I cut it, but I'll try my best if we can have anybody to come on, at least for us to have a discussion. If not, we can bear 5 minutes. So it will be we will just end the show. I hope I've been able to do justice. You can, if when my training answer is here, I think you can still replay this thing because it will be on my YouTube. You can still replay it after the show. I wish I could see the number of people here, but me will be and to set TikTok now commitment will be but I don't see anybody. Well, at least we've got 12 people. 12 amazing people here who are watching me. Thank you. That is amazing. Kakaraka, once people get to know that I'm also on YouTube doing live, people will just embrace it and come here. And tomorrow I'm to me, TV, so we have more laptops, more tablets, so more phones. So I'm sure I won't be. Thank you very much for the support, and thank you very much for listening to this. But one thing I want to say is that engagement in the comment section is also very important. It helps the YouTube to also push the live and let people know that we are on live. So the engagement is very important. And yeah, in ticket, so assembly comment section, I'll read it. And sometimes what you see in the comment section can also ginger me for me to say what is in my mind, because maybe they work on like I make come, but maybe in draw crowd they work on comment section back me now me so much so yeah, that is that. But obviously, we want to say a big thank you to everybody. If nobody wants to come up, we would want to thank each and everyone for taking time to come up to listen to us. I want to thank my brother, Top Gossip 24. I want to thank my boss, Sean, and anyone and everybody who have been able to come up to listen to us. Thank you very much. God bless and from Ghana, and make us great and strong. Good night.